Yeah, my nigga home. Yeah. Controller in my hand, midnight buzz. Leveling up with the crew just because. Outside chaos breaks, we ain't scared. Pixel warriors here, no fight is spared. Headphones blaring in an epic quest. Dodging bullets, aiming for the best. Reality fades, we're lost in the game. Chaos in the streets, but here it's fame. Midnight madness conquers the night. Gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care. Every click and clack, we're in the zone. Strategies like kings on a throne. Outside world can't crumble and fall. In this digital realm we stand tall. Shots fired outside our door, we keep on playing, always wanting more. Virtual battles, intense and tight, while the real world fights through the night. Midnight madness conquers the night. Gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care. Every click and clack, we're in the zone. Strategies like kings on a throne. Outside world can crumble and fall. In this digital realm we stand tall. Shots fired outside our door. We keep on playing, always wanting more. Virtual battles, intense and tight, while the real world fights through the night. Midnight madness conquers the night. Gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care. Midnight madness conquers the night. Gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care.
You're having a great day either way, no matter which way you come from on whatever side of the tracks, because it's a Monday right here in Black Ops 6, and there's nothing that we can do to make things go any more smooth than being ourselves and making sure we leave the toxic crap at the door. You feel me? And of course, there's always something to be said about this game in some kind of way or another. And we do have rumors today from leaks and insider rumors about things they plan on doing with the game, and we will look into that here shortly. Before we get started with tonight's shenanigans and festivities, but for the moment being, we are wondering why in the heck our camera software is on the fritz. Again and again and again and again, we go with this crap day in and day out. Always something to struggle with. Headshot. There we go. I don't know why it was saying it was connected when it wasn't. But it is now. So that's all that matters. We got it situated. Like we always do. So. To all of you guys out there in Twitch land, I appreciate you stopping by already. Stream has been live for approximately 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You guys are already coming in the door. Man, I appreciate that. It's good vibes all the way around, folks. We're getting more subscribers and more followers day by day. And each time we meet somebody new, it's all love from the get-go, man. People wanting to support the mission here. People wanting to get involved with the Discord. People wanting to get involved with actually playing the game. And guys, I'm vibing with it, man. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you're over on YouTube as well, it's a little bit slower of a growth pattern over there, but that's because YouTube is so swamped, dude. It's so like bogged down by so much different stuff, dude. It's not just gaming over there like it is on Twitch. And surprisingly, Rumble, you guys have been doing amazing over there. 50 to 100 people watching over there on Rumble. Man, you guys are awesome, knocking it out the park. I mean, you know what you like, and you know how to find it. So that's what's up, guys. Now, me, I'm DaGraydest. It's my name, not a title. Don't get it twisted. It's not an arrogance thing. But it is a play on my real name. So we will just leave it at that. You can call me Gray. You don't have to call me DaGraydest. But just know that I'm going to be the best version of myself. And whatever that looks like during each stream. I expect anybody in the chat to do the same. Be the best versions of yourself. Don't be toxic buttholes. And we'll get through this thing together. So, the daily challenges for today in the multiplayer side of Black Ops 6 are the Black Cell Daily Challenge of getting 15 headshots with any weapon. Getting 5 kills with impact grenade lethal equipments. Getting 5 kills while diving or sliding. And then getting 50 kills with assault rifles. Complete 3 multiplayer challenge daily challenges as well for an additional 7,500 XP. Now, with that being said, we are going to change up our I did say impact grenade, correct? All right. That is an assault rifle, all right. Let's get these fingers warmed up. Get it nice and loose. Nomad. Team B10. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. yo. I do appreciate it, guys, for real. We're still on a small streamer platform, but the more we grow, the closer we get to being something that can actually support the time in which I put into this.
Hardcore kill confirmed. Okay, this is
Wow. My teammate did me dirty. That's close. It's close. Also, it's close. Oh. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Did he just do a combat X? Dang it. Wasted that. But did I? Come on. I know you want to show yourself. Sliding around everywhere. Wow.
UAV established overhead.
Appreciate that there, teammate. Wouldn't be able to do it without you. You hear the sarcasm? What? I guess I shot the ground too close to myself.
I never forget a face.
Wow. I keep getting eliminated in silly ways. That was weird.
Incoming lead.
Wow. It's a damn mess.
UAV in your AO.
I just gotta get this slide going, bro. Y'all see how goofy I just killed myself? Be one of those matches. That's okay. I seen the guy, but I just couldn't get up quick enough.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Enemies have destroyed your assault factory.
What was that? Okay. You gotta be joking, bro. You little bastard.
Send me a care package.
Got my teammate. That's the buddy I was going after.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
What's up with all these dudes laying on their belly? That's weak, bro.
Enemy napalm strike incoming.
But I wasn't even on the street.
What the fuck's going on out there? Tighten up and show some spine.
Attack off. Request napalm strike.
Man, my bad, homeboy. Oh, he laying down. Like usual. Bro, all of them are real, bro.
Forces
Fuck
heading
y'all.
to us. All survivors, retreat. Enemy mine, front.
He was high. The top was stuck.
Congratulations, you won. These nuts.
That's what y'all.
Got him.
No.
Yeah, he was right where I couldn't get him.
Hardcore domination. Capture the objective.
Wow.
Zone A secure.
Oh, he's right at the door.
Securing zone A.
Come on, man.
Damn it, man, I don't mean to do that.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Yeah, doing something, dude.
Enemy established chopper gunner above.
I just do have an 8.5.
Taking
It's not too hard to do sometimes.
There.
taking A.
What the fuck?
They're just camping inside that little well.
Taking Bravo.
Come on, bro. He's gonna have a 58 KD here in a second.
In their spawn.
Hostile sentry turret active.
Got him.
Locking down Charlie.
There was nobody even there, bro.
In their spawn. Yep.
Still nobody there.
Securing Alpha. Locking down Bravo. Taking Alpha. Down A. Securing B. Losing A.
I can't do anything with A. You guys put too much smoke down.
Yeah, all right, bro. Come on. Do something with something else.
Taking B. We're losing Alpha.
Not you. Alpha. Every time you do like that.
They're walking all over you. Have some goddamn pride. Losing A.
I'm using a rocket
you
launcher as a weapon, bro.
All zones lost.
No way. What do you expect? I got a guy with a 9.0. You know what they,
Damage.
I mean, that's really not a good excuse for any of us.
I reported him. You should too.
No, dude, I get a fucking... I've had a 12 KD before. I'm a .2 this round. It happens, bro. Fucking report somebody just because he's having a good game.
You think Piazzo's legit? You're retarded.
Bruh, I ran a .2 this round, which sucks. I've had a 12 and a 15 KD in the past. Sometimes people have good games.
He's a crab.
The fuck, bro? I realized I was muted in the game when I was saying it the first time. I've had 15 KD games. I've had... I mean, come on. That's where you get a 30 kill game and you die twice. It happens. Their team was working strategically. I mean, our team was just running in and getting killed over and over again, including myself. It's nothing surprising.
Ah, man. I sent it to Alex. You know? I sent it to Alex, Cobra. Hell, I didn't think I even sent it to fucking Texas.
These are carbon ceramic brakes.
I've been sending this shit.
Carbon
I tell you what, I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
I stick finger in your mouth?
Let's go. If I can keep it down in my headset, that might help out a little bit.
hardcore kill confirmed. Another day in paradise, Black Ops. Lead charge.
What's the game mode? Kill confirmed. What was that, homeboy?
Calling in Scorpion.
Today is not my day so far. You shitting me here?
Nice. We're pulling ahead. We've taken control.
Fucking bullet velocity on these rocket things is atrocious, bro. So bad.
Operator establishing score streak.
Alright, let's level up a weapon I actually like using.
This shit ain't working. We lost the advantage.
That's like the worst COD tournament night I've had so far in a while.
Damn, they just lit us up, boy.
Mm-hmm.
You've fallen behind. Operator establishing
Something done for that.
Damn, get fucked up, bro.
Come on, bro.
Hardcore Street.
Oh, my bad, teammate. You can go up on me. Heard footsteps. Okay.
These servers that I am playing tonight. What is the deal? What is the deal? Call of Duty? This is absolutely uncalled for. Could be worse though. Know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a breather. Where is it at, huh?
Tween, at least for a live service game, and there's often big
So here's the thing. Yesterday, there was a leak put out for Call of Duty that is specifically talking about the Battle Pass and what is going to come of the Battle Pass. And it includes elements of paid DLC, paid to play, and like a bunch of horrible stuff. And I figured Nero would make a video on this pretty quick, and he did. So here we are. We're going to check out what he has to say about this. I'm guessing he's not going to be happy, but we will see.
I can go ahead and I can guarantee you he's not going to be happy about this.
We'll see. By the way, I have a pretty strong opinion on this. If you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, and you'll see what I was saying about it. But we'll definitely dive deeper in this video.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and it is finally happening. After all these years, paid DLC is reportedly returning to the Call of Duty franchise. Paid DLC and map packs used to be commonplace here in the series, but ever since Modern Warfare 2019, they did away with that in favor of the Battle Pass system, and the trade-off was simple enough. Paid Battle Passes are available, and whether or not you choose to purchase them, all DLC updates are free. The idea being that enough people in the community will likely end up buying these Battle Passes, and as
So yes, what he's saying there is they removed the paid DLC and paid maps, and they did it for a reason, because it divided the player base and made it so that basically the people who would play on the new maps were the more dedicated players, generally speaking, the better players.
Yep.
So the players you would get matched against if you had the DLC was higher. It divided the player base. There was a bunch of reasons behind this. Now here's the thing.
Even sweatier lobbies.
Is planning on doing that, but not dividing it based off of maps, but having to literally pay for game modes and events.
Such, that's going to more than offset the cost of the post-launch support and still give Activision a tidy profit. So all the guns, all the maps, all the game modes free, but of course the shop is still there. But in terms of content updates, they have all been free for the past 6 years, but it looks like that is going to be going away with Call of Duty 2025. Today we got this report coming in from the
also not the year to do this. The idea behind this next game coming out is already that it's $70 DLC, or I guess technically $80 because it's Xbox first party title, and it's not the game to make a change like
Ghost
this.
of Hope, who tells us, exclusive, Activision Treyarch are currently planning to make changes to the Battle Pass with the release of Black Ops 7, otherwise known as COD 2025. Black Ops 7 will reportedly have more seasonal limited time modes.
That's good.
And some of them will be considered higher value with unique rewards and different game mechanics / game modes, but the only way to play the limited time modes will be to have the Battle Pass, unlike how it's currently free for everyone.
The only way that that works is if these events are PvE. It's the only way, because if everyone is buying the people who buy the Battle Pass are traditionally will play the game more and will be better at the game. Which means these LTMs that will have unique rewards, which that I'm fine with, by the way. That I think is better than the current events that we have. But if they only make it for Battle Pass holders, you know how sweaty that's going to be? Like, we are going to have to take pre-workout, put on our gym clothes, extra deodorant, because it is we're going to have to put out air fresheners in our offices or living rooms if you're playing there. It is going to be disgusting.
They are planning on taking the higher tier skins, loot, and crossover operators for limited time modes and making them only accessible to Battle Pass owners instead of having the premium reward track we currently get during reloaded updates.
Okay, I am okay with that. I do not like the paid for events, but we're already paying for Battle Pass. We're already paying for Black Cell. We're already paying for the game. Okay, so let's take another look at this. You want me to buy the game and then buy every mode that I play in the game? Am I gonna have to buy like the gun? Am I gonna have to buy my red dot for it? Like, that's where they're going.
So, obviously, there is a lot to unpack here. The wording was a bit strange at points, but I think it can basically be boiled down to this. There will be more limited time events within COD 2025, which on the surface is good. However, a number of those limited time events will be exclusive to players who own the Battle Pass, and on top of that, paid reward tracks might be going away, and good riddance if they are, but this still sets a very important precedent. Just like we went over at the top of the video, all Call of Duty DLC updates have been free since 2019. It could be argued that the quality of the DLC updates has gone downhill since we are no longer paying for map packs or season passes, but the point remains the same. DLC content has been free for going on 6 years. Well, now, reportedly, with COD 2025, there will be exclusive events, exclusive game modes, and potentially exclusive operators, blueprints, camos, and maybe even exclusive limited time maps for Battle Pass owners only. This is a bit of a conundrum for me personally, and I'm sure.
All right, I think the other thing people are going to miss here is that you're already paying for a battle pass, and in the battle pass you're paying for the items that you can earn inside it. So if they're adding more LTMs that are only accessible via the battle pass, once again they are doing this thing where they are time gating the things that you can earn through the battle pass. So just
meaning FOMO, meaning in-store bundles.
let's say they reduce the battle pass levels to 50, take the other 50 levels of the battle pass and put them into events, and that you can only earn for a week. Do you see where the issue comes in there?
Sure, you guys are going to see where I'm coming from here. On the one hand, this is objectively better for people who already buy the battle pass, right? It's more value for your money, and assuming you complete the battle pass.
But Nero, you sweet man. Do you really think they're not going to raise the price of the battle pass?
Every season, you end up earning enough COD points from that battle pass to be able to buy the next one without having to spend any additional money. It's sort of Activision's way of increasing player retention, because fans feel like if they play enough, they get the next $10 battle pass for free, right? But on the flip side of the coin, this literally screws over people who don't spend money on battle passes or submit to Activision's algorithms. It doesn't matter which way you slice it. What they're doing here is the return of paid DLC. I'm sure there's a select few of you listening to this video today that bought the battle pass back during Modern Warfare 2019 Season 1 and have been getting every battle pass for free since then, but you need to understand.
I think I haven't bought one. I can't remember which one it was, but I think there was one that I didn't buy. But I don't buy any bundles, literally zero. And maybe that's becoming a more common thing. Like maybe since Black Cell, people are not. I mean, they keep pumping out bundles, so maybe I'm just wrong.
Understand that you are unquestionably the minority in this situation. For the vast majority of the community, they either don't purchase every single battle pass or they don't complete every single battle pass.
Completing
personally, I barely played Black Ops 6 during Season 2. Therefore, I did not finish the battle pass. Therefore, I did not earn enough COD points to buy the Season 3 one. In my particular case, even as a content creator, if we were in COD 2025 and I was in the same situation that I am right now, I would need to spend $10 to access all of the limited time modes for that particular season, and if I don't finish the battle pass entirely, I would need to spend another $10 more for Season 4, $10 more for Season 5, $10 more for Season 6, and this is exactly what Activision is banking on. We all know how much they love their data, and that is exactly what is causing them to make this decision right here. I'm sure that they can see with their precious data that with the historically low player count that Black Ops 6 has had, that means less and less people are purchasing the battle pass than ever before. It just makes sense. Less people playing means less people spending. Pretty simple, right?
Also, just to be clear, I don't think that's necessarily true that this is the least amount of people we've seen playing. I really don't. I think like I could be wrong, but I think like during some Modern Warfare 2 periods, like I think just since Modern Warfare 2 came out, we've been on this downtrend, and we're still on that, but I think we're on a bit more of an upwave than it's. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it's like the lowest ever. Or
well, with this
anything
new
like that.
system, they address both of their problems at one time. By having more limited time modes and events going on, they will likely get more people playing the game during the post-launch seasons. And by exclusively locking content, whether that be maps, modes, cosmetic, or other rewards behind premium events, they are encouraging people to not only purchase the Battle Pass to gain access to all that stuff, but they're also encouraging people to grind the game, even if they don't want to, even if the game is in a bad state, so they can finish that Battle Pass to get access to the same thing next season. Even if fans don't finish the Battle Pass in time, they will still be heavily influenced and encouraged to spend the $10 next time around, because so much of that post-launch support is going to be locked behind that paywall. And speaking of that paywall, Microsoft has already announced that their first-party games are going to cost more this coming holiday season.
So here he's.
Imagine that, folks. Imagine with the price of everything else going up, conflict around the world, tariff wars galore all over the place. These fools want to stick it to everybody at once.
I think he's gonna get into it. So this is like my biggest thing, right? Is okay, you buy the game for $80. Okay, season 1 comes out. Oh, you can't play this mode if you don't spend, let's call it $20, because I think it's gonna be more like that. $20 for the Battle Pass, or $50 for Black Cell, or whatever it may be. I can't play the game that I spent $80 on? Like, are you kidding?
This means that Call of Duty 2025, Black Ops 7, wherever you want to call it, is already going to cost $80, possibly even more. And if they're going to be exclusively locking crossover events and other post-launch support behind this Battle Pass paywall, then I am sure the price of the Battle Pass is going to increase as well.
He got it.
Let me just call this right now, and you guys can clip this for when it inevitably happens in COD 2025, but my guess is they are going to increase the price of the base Battle Pass to $15 per season, while leaving the Black Cell Battle Pass at $30. This way they can market that the base Battle Pass inherently has more value than ever before because of all of the exclusive events that are going to come with it, while they can also simultaneously say that the value of Black Cell is better than ever because they did not increase the already outrageous price. That is my prediction. I truly hope I am wrong, but honestly, that seems exactly like something Activision would do. And the question is, I suppose, will they actually increase the base amount of COD points you earn on the Battle Pass to compensate for the increased price? Knowing Activision, probably not, but hey, stranger things have happened. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This is the state of the Call of Duty franchise right now. We have arguably the stupidest event in COD history currently going on, and now we're learning that paid DLC is returning. And you may be thinking to yourselves, hey, if we make enough of a stink about this now, maybe they'll rethink their decision, but that's not gonna happen, man. Just look what happened with the Black Cell Battle Pass. I will still make fun of it to this day, like a fucking $30 seasonal Battle Pass, in total costing $180 per year if you buy all 6 of them, on top of the full price game that is filled to the brim with $30 shop bundles, and people still buy it. That is the biggest issue right there. Like, Activision would not be doing this shit if people weren't blowing $250 a year just on the game and the Black Cell Battle Passes. And that—
Can we call it what it is, though? Like, can we actually call it what it is? It's a Call of Duty subscription, right? It's every bi-monthly. Is that the right term? It's a bi-monthly Call of Duty subscription that costs $30 every 2 months. That's so $15 a month is essentially what you're playing. And then if you buy bundles on top of that, those are bonus. Those are individual transactions. But yeah, every 2 months you can count on there being a new Black Cell. So your bi-monthly fee is $30, and that is that. That's what it is. And I've talked about this before, how Call of Duty Elite in Modern Warfare 3, I can't remember the price. They've been trying to do this for a while, and they've figured out a way to do it. Now, locking the game behind things, I think, is so dumb, because I think they already have an issue with that. With the model that they have, Call of Duty should probably be a free-to-play game. So now next year, the price of said game's going up $80.
For sure.
And on top of that, you're going to make it so that there's more of a push to buy a Battle Pass. Well, if you're going to do that, it's got to be a free-to-play game. And maybe they are, right?
I know a lot of people that don't.
I haven't said about this is maybe that means, okay, so Xbox announced.
I know a lot of people that are still playing MW2 because they refuse to buy the new games. They'll play a little Warzone, but they still love MW 2019 and MW2.
That it's gonna, their first party games are going to be $80, but maybe their next announcement, maybe at Summer Games Fest, is this year's Call of Duty is also going to be free to play, and that is why they're going to implement this bigger, like, paid for DLC model, because then you're still actually paying for the game. It just doesn't sound like it, but I don't know. That's just speculation.
That's before we even get into the shop bundles or the paid premium event tracks or any of that other nonsense, right? There are legitimately tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people out there spending $500 a year on Call of Duty, in spite of how many
hundreds of thousands, brother,
glaring problems and issues there are in the game, and that is one of the many reasons why things are not getting better. It's one thing to get the game and play it and review it and critique it and everything. Like, that's how things in our day-to-day gameplay experience gets better, right? But to just hand over all that money to Activision season after season, year after year, is why they're able to sustain themselves in spite of declining player numbers, terrible review scores, and a generally negative sentiment from the community. I'm gonna wrap this video up by saying this. Somebody in the comments of yesterday's video said that the community created this monster, yet they continue to feed it, and that statement couldn't possibly be more true. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this video.
Here's why. There is no other game like Call of Duty. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anyone says. You could argue that X-Defiant was a better version of Call of Duty. It wasn't. It was a close version to Call of Duty, and probably as close as a game will ever get. Even when it was Call of Duty versus Halo, even when it's going to be Call of Duty versus Battlefield coming up, there is no game that does what Call of Duty does. There just isn't. It doesn't exist. And then when Call of Duty expands their atmosphere and takes their gunplay, which people love, it's been shown that people love it, and put it into something like Warzone, people love it. DMZ, I think, started off slow but grew eventually, and I think DMZ 2 will do well. I think if they branched out and did a looter shooter, I think it would do well. And that's because Call of Duty is, it has its own feel. And I don't know what that, how to explain that, but if I sit down and you put a skin on a game and it looked exactly the same, and I was playing Battlefield, or I was playing X-Defiant, or I was playing Call of Duty, but they looked the same, I would be able to tell you which one felt like Call of Duty. Maybe that's because I played a lot, but there's nothing like it. And because Call of Duty knows that, whenever there's like a monopoly on anything, the people who, especially for publicly funded companies, are going to abuse that and beat it like a dead horse over and over and over again, and shove those microtransactions and shove the, like, paid crap down your throat.
They do it to the point where it's like a disgusting window reminder every day you log on, and it reminds you that you're broke or how greedy they can be.
And people are going to pay it because it's the only thing that exists like that. I want you in the comments to try to name me, not a replacement game, not be like, oh, go play Expedition 33, because holy crap, is that game good? But a replacement like Destiny or Battlefield or X-Defiant, which is closing this month. They're not the same as Call of Duty. They don't have the score streaks, or they don't have the crisp gunplay, or they don't have the fast movement. They don't have the small maps. They don't have whatever it meant, the challenges, the camos. There's no game like Call of Duty, and I don't think there ever will be. The only thing that we can do is make it so that they are held accountable for what they do. And if they release this as an $80 game with essentially a subscription service and bundles, and then they lock modes behind the subscription service, ooh, we need to have a talk as a community, because at that point, like, we're worse than FIFA. We might as well be playing Ultimate Team out here. Bring back supply drops, because we're chalked at this point. Like, that's where we're at. That is, like, that's actually where we're at.
True. And that's the rumors going around today, buddy. that Call of Duty is going to be introducing limited time game modes behind paywalls that not only do they currently have the premium battle pass called Black Sale or the premium limited time, right? Because you have limited time events, right? You have the free version on the bottom there, and then you have the premium pass on top. No. What they're wanting to do is, if you don't have the premium battle pass, you don't even play these modes and the maps that come out with them, right? There's weapons that will come out during these modes that you will not get a hold of. So as a community, we need to, for real, consider what we're willing to deal with from Activision. And put our foot down. Email the right people. Tweet about it. Stop buying bundles in the store. Right? That's all I can say. Just shake my head. Let's get back into this. Itchy. Hideout.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Eliminate all threats.
Get me through the window. Okay. Right when I threw the smoke. Wow. It's a big mess, bro. Come on, bro.
Enemies destroyed your trophy system.
Spawn me in their spawn.
Grab the edge, but don't get cocky. This shit ain't over. That's right, you shithead. This guy ain't nothing without us.
That job done.
Oh, bro.
Good game. GG.
Hey, I appreciate you guys coming by the stream, guys. Tripping on my words, though. Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. We're here every day. Without you guys being here, I wouldn't do it. I mean, I would, but I wouldn't be talking to nobody. I wouldn't be having no fun. You guys don't mind leaving me a thumbs up. Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you like the content, you know. We're almost there. I need to get one more kill while sliding or diving. A few more with assault rifles and 2 more with the impact grenade. I forgot I switched over to another loadout, which had the Simtex instead. Let's go. See what map it gives us here. And in the meantime, let's get that dance party going. I like this map so far.
I like this map.
Hardcore domination. Green light. Go, go, go. Securing zone A.
He was laying on the ground, boy.
We're losing Charlie. They're taking all zones. We're losing Alpha. All zones lost.
Motherfucker.
Taking A. Securing B. Secured. Securing Alpha.
I had that all day. What the fuck, bro?
Losing B. We've locked down A. Taking C. Losing Bravo. Bravo locked. Zone C secure. Enemy RCXD detected.
Wow.
Lost C. Taking Bravo underway.
My bad, teammate. Damn it, man. I was trying to shoot the guy in the window.
Losing A. Locking down Charlie. Taking B. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Bravo zone secure.
Enemy field upgrade.
score sheet.
Dang, bro.
Losing Bravo.
Dang, dude. I am getting my
Losing B.
Buddhist flank. Ricky Tan. You know Ricky Tan.
Losing Bravo. Operator. We lost B. Locking down
What you
Bravo.
talking about, Ricky Tan?
We're losing Alpha. Securing. Losing A. Taking Bravo underway. Losing Alpha.
Your trophy system was eliminated.
Losing A. Securing C. We lost A. Take it out. Charlie secure. They're taking C. Lockdown. Dig in and hold them. Losing B.
I got enough foresight to stop shooting when I see a teammate.
Losing Bravo. We're losing Charlie. We're losing Alpha. We got the lead. Now hold it. Losing B. We lost Alpha. Bravo lost. Take it B. Bravo is armed. Securing Alpha. Archangel making noise.
Enemy destroyed your trophy system.
Losing Bravo. Securing Zone A. Location secure. Maintain current posture. Losing A. We're losing Alpha.
Come on, fam.
Losing B. Losing A. Enemy grenade. Lost A. Bravo. Lost B. Locking down Bravo. Squad down. Hold those SOBs back.
Okay.
We're losing Alpha. We're losing Charlie. Call report, please. We lost Charlie. Crimson's on their heels. Hit them hard. Losing B.
Ronaldo calling in Watchdog. Fire an Archangel.
Losing Bravo.
Result, right now. Fucking routed them.
One down.
Congratulations, you won. These nuts. Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
I think we got our challenges finished too. Yes, sir. All of them. Every one of them bad little buddies. You feel me? Let's go. It says we have 27 friends playing on Warzone. That reminds me, I need to check on something real quick. Didn't take but a minute here.
All right, enough chirping out of you.
Fucking itches, man. For no reason, too. For no damn reason. Ah.
Yo, if you ever see these kind of trailers on the road.
This moron threatened a woman and he paid for it.
Yo, if you ever see these kind of trailers on the road, there's normally at least 50 to 100 prisoners in the back. They have those windows, they have ventilation. This is how you transport some of the worst criminals in the whole world. Don't matter where you are, you see this trailer, just know there's a bunch of crazy criminals inside there and you do not want to mess with that truck. Yo, if you ever see these kind of trailers on the road, there's normally at least 50 to 100 prisoners in.
All right. I'm trying to find a particular. Video.
So with the update, there's a lot of people talking about different weapons, whether we have the AMAX, the Growl, and now the DM10 and the TR2 in the conversation. There was a bunch of weapons that changed in the patch notes. Some things were relatively minor, like the AK-74 getting some slight rebalancing, which does impact the up close and long range, but that's not really the long range meta. Comes to the AMAX, it ends up getting slight buff on the reload speed, which is nice. Kilo, same thing. The bow gets reworked a little bit, and they kind of go through a bunch of MW2 and MW3 weapons. For the vast majority of these, they bring them closer in line to be competitive with the meta, but there's still a lot of issues with a lot of these guns, whether it's the visual shake, even though they said visual recoil reduced, it didn't really go far enough in some of these cases. There's still a lot of smoke, still a lot of fire coming from the gun, and because of the rework to attachments, not a lot of these things solve for one of the biggest problems with a lot of the older guns as we go through the attachments, the bullet velocity. It's really hard for them to crack 1,000 without dedicating 3 or 4 attachments to bullet velocity with the barrel, muzzle, and ammo type to get as much bullet velocity as possible. They're really held back. And if you pay attention to the spreadsheet, you know that we already went ahead and adjusted a lot of these things, which again is linked in the description of every video. What I've gone is add another category so we can compare the long range meta a little bit more effectively. So we'll go ahead and zoom in, but something I wanted to point out is kind of what we're solving for when it comes to the long range meta. It's the range. Ideally, you want your main damage drop off, the furthest one, to be further than 50 meters with a barrel or a muzzle or ammo, however you're going to push it over that threshold, because most of your engagements are within that range. The other part is you generally want your bullet velocity over 1,000. One of the things that a lot of the MW2 and MW3 weapons struggled with was barely getting over 800, so 1,000's a little bit more of a task that I think once they solve that, it'll bring a lot more weapons into the meta, and if they can eventually switch to a 6 attachment option instead of 8 and just get rid of the 5 and 8 entirely, simplify it, you're going to end up with a lot more viable options. The other is recoil has got to be low, and if it's not low, it has to be incredibly broken. In semi-auto, there's a couple options that we're going to talk about, and I don't think those are necessarily the meta for a few different reasons, but we'll get into that. And then, can you challenge a sniper at 100 meters? This is another one, especially with snipers being able to one-shot, or sniper, the HDR being able to one-shot, you end up with the situation where if you can't challenge a sniper, you kind of just have to run, avoid, get to cover, use a vehicle to close the distance, and get within that 100-ish meters. If your gun's gonna struggle to do that, you're not gonna confidently be able to challenge a sniper, and that's where a lot of guns tend to fall off. We'll go ahead and talk about how you can feel this out for yourself, because some people will gravitate towards one weapon and think this is the absolute meta, versus somebody else might go, nah, that feels like trash when I use it. So we'll go ahead and break that down. So we have the close range TTKs. I'm not gonna dive too much into them, briefly glance at them, because there's a lot of different weapons we're gonna cover today. So you can kind of see where those all laying out. The green ones are definitely better than the reddish up close. And then we have the 40 meters, what the TTK looks like. You can kind of see where things lay out for the various weapons on this left-hand side. And then this is where those various damage drop-offs are by default. But generally equipping a barrel, like the reinforced barrel, you'll get a little bit of bullet velocity, a little bit of range. You can solve for that. You go on the long barrel, you're gonna get a ton of range, not so much bullet velocity. And then you get the other one, you're gonna get the max bullet velocity, but nothing on the range. And this is just something to consider, where it might just be at that sweet spot that you're gonna take on a lot of those engagements. Then we have the longest damage drop off, and then I got some notes. I'll go ahead and move my camera up a little bit so we can kind of briefly talk about those, but I'm sure we'll cover some of this stuff as we go through. AK-74 has a little bit of hard recoil. That's not really long range. It's more of a sniper support even after the nerf. The DM-10, it is insanely broken within its first damage range, which is 51-ish meters. 600 millisecond TTK, very fast TTK, very slow fire rate at 300 RPM, so super punishing. As soon as you get beyond that, the TTK drops off pretty heavily and becomes a problem. If you get one stomach or leg shot in the mix, if you don't, then it's 800 millisecond TTK. The Growl, pretty good. 902 millisecond. It's having some performance issues when you actually ADS with this gun. For some reason, it drops people's frames and makes the game a little bit patchy, which can impact your ability to control it, even though it has relatively low recoil. AMAX, I think, is generally going to be the jack of all trades. It's just going to be pretty solid. If you don't get a stomach shot in there, it's 854 TTK, which is pretty solid. So maybe getting a headshot will offset that and you'll get the 854. M4 actually has a pretty competitive TTK all the way across the board. It does have some of those visual issues that will, and bullet velocity, but still pretty solid if you want to mix it up. XMG, pretty good. Socken, this one, going through and actually testing all of these out and kind of feeling them out, this one insanely performs better than I had thought it would. This one's the one that I think is going to be a little bit of a sleeper, obviously an LMG, so people won't gravitate towards it, but it is one of those ones that is definitely nasty. TR2, it's always going to be 6 shots to kill. If you get one headshot, it's 5 shots. And it'll lower the TTK down to 600 milliseconds. A little bit harder to use, better than the DM-10 once you get beyond that 50-ish meters. Within that range, it's probably better to use the DM-10, and it's not as good as the sniper counter as they raised it up to be. I think the bullet has just enough jump in the muzzle that it's hard to be accurate once you get beyond about 50 meters when the character model starts to shrink. GPR, it's not nothing special. TAC 56, cool, but still has some issues. Kilo feels a little bit weak. Model L, okay. Ames, Holger, Rao, LMG, and then the Cypher. Biggest problem with the Cypher is its medium range. You can see where it stacks up compared to the other ones. 856, not particularly special. And then we have the XM4, which I don't know how they made the XM4 so trash. It's just trash. It's like the worst in all the categories. So that's where that is, but let's get into some of the loadouts. So we have the M4 and the XMG. Obviously, one's a BO6 gun, the other one's MW2 gun. What's interesting with these is the way they've changed these loadouts is the muzzle. You're pretty much going to put quartermaster on all the long range options. You're going to get the stuff that's going to help with your kick, and that's pretty much the way you're going to go. But they did add some tabs in case you want to work on control or suppression. But you'll notice there's kind of a general theme when you kind of highlight through most of the tab done. What's interesting with these, so we have the M4 and the XMG. Obviously, one's a BO6 gun, the other one's MW2 gun. What's interesting with these is the way they've changed these loadouts is the muzzle. You're pretty much going to put quartermaster on all the long range options. You're going to get the stuff that's going to help with your kick, And that's pretty much the way you're gonna go, but they did add some tabs in case you want to work on control or suppression. But you'll notice there's kind of a general theme when you kind of highlight through. Most of the attachments do the exact same thing. So if you have a preference towards one just based off aesthetic, you can go for it. Pretty much a 5 attachment setup, you can't do much more than that. And then the XMG is pretty much the build we've had already. The vast majority is going to be 5 attachment builds just because that's what the vast majority of players are going to use. If you're going to go for the 8 attachment, pretty much it's one master on all the long range options. You're going to get the stuff that's going to help with your kick. And that's pretty much the way you're going to go, but they did add some tabs in case you want to work on control or suppression. But you'll notice there's kind of a general theme when you kind of highlight through. Most of the attachments do the exact same thing. So if you have a preference towards one just based off aesthetic, you can go for it. Pretty much a 5 attachment setup, you can't do much more than that. And then the XMG is pretty much the build we've had already. The general theme when you kind of highlight through, most of the attachments do the exact same thing. So if you have a
Let's get it.
aesthetic, you can go for it. Pretty much a 5 attachment setup, you can't do. That's what the vast majority of players are going to use. If you're going to go for the 8 attachment, pretty much it's one attachment that you have to worry about overpressured or recoil springs. Overpressured is going to help out, bump the bullet velocity up to 1263, and that's it. You only need the 6th attachment, but since you get the extra, you can put on something for ADS speed or a laser if you want a target laser. That's it. Like, those other two don't really matter. The main one is just extra bullet velocity. And like I said, you're either solving for one of the 3 things that I talked about, or I guess 4: range, bullet velocity, recoil, and can you challenge a sniper at 100 meters? But you can't really solve for the last one. But realistically, that's how you would do that. And then maybe in this case, you'd go with the suppressor. You can put on the monolithic. That'll bump you a little bit more. Still not going to get the recoil, but then you can put on recoil springs. So it's kind of like you can pick and choose what's going to make the most sense for you. If you like 8 attachments, you just have to have 8 attachments. Go for that. You only need the extra 6th attachment though. Again, like I said, you're going to see a little bit more muzzle flash in the firing range than you would see in an actual match. You can see how much like shake and smoke there is. But overall, the gun kills pretty quick. And if you just want to make use the M4, the XM4 decent gun to use. SMG, which SMG has slower reload, but the recoil is not going to be as big of an issue. I should probably strafe in a gunfight, right? And then we get on to our next loadouts, which Cypher, again, pretty good. In the middle is where it struggles, so sometimes you'll feel like, dang, this feels really good because it's further like damage drop off, or how it performs at the furthest range is a little bit better. And then that's kind of how you build it out. Pretty straightforward. Again, if you want an 8th attachment, make sure you put on overpressured or recoil springs. Those are your main 2 options. Again, bullet velocity is over 1100. That works out pretty good. And then the socket, which I said is very surprising. 4 attachments there, and then we got the 5th, which is going to be for high velocity, because again, we're solving for that bullet velocity, which is going to be 1100 in this case. Overall, pretty good. And like I said, this one ends up performing better than I thought it would. We'll go ahead and go with the Cypher. Again, this is where it's going to feel weak at 50 meters, but then once you go further, it's going to outperform a lot of those other guns at range. I'm not the biggest fan of the Cypher. I feel like it gets a little wiggly at the end, but a lot of engagements you will be able to challenge at that range. And then the Socken, there it is. And then you got to reload. All right, and then we get over here to the DM10 and TR2. Here's some that are super interesting. I think a lot of people get caught up in having 8 attachments for both of these, but I don't think they're 100% necessary. I think they can help a lot. These are 2 guns that would benefit from 8 attachments probably the most. Like the DM10 having the buffer stock is insane. You can actually get rid of the weighted guard if you wanted, which is helping a lot in the horizontal. And then you can go the stock. So this is where like actually having the extra attachments are helpful for this one. And I think because it has like the weighted, you can end up going that route, still get an underbarrel. And then if you like the 1100 bullet velocity, then you put on the recoil springs. So you deck it out. So we'll go ahead and look at it without that first, and then we'll go ahead and check it out with. The same thing with the TR2. I don't think this one benefits as much because of that stock. It doesn't have that same recoil stock. Like I said, recoil, bullet velocity, or range. Range is okay, 43 meters. It has unlimited range. That's just like a placeholder number. I don't even know why that's there, because we know that the damage goes from that to infinity. As you can see, it goes from 59 to 59 after that range. Still decent bullet velocity. We'll go ahead and check it out normal. Super slow fire rate at 300 RPM. This is the fastest it goes. Pretty much everyone's going to be able to hit that trigger cap. It does have a little bit of a jump where the gun will recenter, but you'll see like as the target's at 100 meters, the bounce is a little bit higher and the lower damage is going to be an issue. But within 50 meters, this thing should delete pretty quickly and have a ridiculously fast TTK. The TR2, same thing. This one's a much faster fire rate at 400 RPM. and that's about as fast as it'll go as well, which isn't particularly fast. But again, this one can kill pretty quickly. 6 shots to kill. If you get 1 headshot in the mix, then now it's 5. And that's pretty much it. Will be a pretty fast kill as well. So I'll go ahead and get you a DM10 class. It's 8 attachments. So with the 8 attachments, we end up with this pretty similar build, but we get to actually build it out. So this is where, like, this weighted stock should have been added to a lot more guns. It would have made way more 8 attachment class setups way more viable. But this is one of those niche cases where 7 attachments would be fine. We really don't need the target laser or the rear grip. You can speed up the ADS or whatever, but that's not going to solve one of the other things that we were talking about. So this is kind of how you would go. 1380 bullet velocity, and we bumped up that range, that damage drop off up to 58 meters from the other one, which is 50 meters. And with this one, it's going to be significantly less jump, and this one's a lot more broken and a little bit easier to use. So yeah, this was the one I would go with. In every semi-auto weapon, one thing a lot of people were like, oh, just use the compensator on this gun. This is one where you go a little bit different. The ported, if you actually look at the attachment, it says first shot recoil control. So every shot is a first shot. It's not as noticeable on fully automatic weapons because the first shot happens and then you have the full auto after that. This one, every time you're pulling the trigger, you're getting additional benefit versus a regular compensator. Head to head, very W2 gun. What's interesting with these is the way they've changed these loadouts is the muzzle. You're pretty much going to put quartermaster on all the long range options. You're going to get the stuff that's going to help with your kick. And that's pretty much the way you're going to go. But they did add Cypher, again, pretty good. In the middle is where it struggles. So sometimes you'll feel like, dang, socking, which I said is very surprising. On that. And it brings us to the top 2 guns I think that most people will gravitate towards, which is the Grau and the AMAX. The Grau has its issues. It definitely does. You can go 8 attachments with it as well, but a lot of the attachments are restricted when you go with the Grau format, so you kind of have it built out there. Again, you can do ported compensator. On this one, I do notice a difference over the regular compensator. For the growl, when you fire the first shot, it does have a little bit of kick. I think that tends to help me stay a little bit more accurate, but either one's going to be fine for you. And then we have the AMAX, which again, that's a typical 5 attachment build. You're trying to solve for one of those other things. It's just overpressured recoil springs. Not rocket science that we're dealing with here. And then the growl. You can see it doesn't have that normal jump that you'll do when you pull that trigger. So it allows you to stay on target a little bit easier. And then the AMAX just is ridiculous. If you're playing solos or something, you would probably go with a like a smaller mag, speed up the gun a little bit, but overall 60 is plenty. So it allows you to stay on target a little to help me stay a little bit more accurate, but either one's going to be fine for you. And then we have the AMAX, which again, that's a typical 5 attachment build. You're trying to solve for one of those other things. Just overpressured recoil springs. Not rocket science that we're dealing with here. And then the growl. You see it doesn't have that normal jump that you'll do when you pull that trigger. So it allows you to stay on target a little bit easier. And then the AMAX just is ridiculous. If you're playing solos or something, you would probably go with a like a smaller mag, speed up the gun a little bit, but overall 60 is plenty. And then everyone's using HDR, which that'd be more in a dedicated sniper video. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day. Build, the growl has its issues. It definitely does. You can go 8 attachments with it as well, but a lot of the attachments are restricted when you go with the growl format, so you kind of have it built out there. Again, you can do ported compensator. On this one, I do notice a difference over the regular compensator. For the growl, when you fire the first shot, it does have a little bit of kick. I think that tends to help me stay a little bit more accurate, but either one's going to be fine for you. And then we have the AMAX, which again, that's a typical 5 attachment build. You're trying to solve for one of those other things. Just overpressured recoil springs. Not rocket science that we're dealing with here. And then the growl. You can see it doesn't have that normal jump that you'll do when you pull that trigger. So it allows you to stay on target a little bit easier. And then the AMAX just is ridiculous. If you're playing solos or something, you would probably go with a like a smaller mag, speed up the gun a little bit, but overall 60 is plenty. And then everyone's using HDR, which that'd be more in a dedicated sniper video. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.
Yeah. Not sure. I've been trying to let this damn video load over here. Doesn't seem to be coming up though. All right, all right, all right. All right. We got it figured out for the most part. We got some loadouts we're going to give it a shot. In the meantime, let me go grab something out the fridge real quick. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, fam, because we will literally be right back. Don't go nowhere. All right. Give these puppies a treat real quick. And then let's get into some Warzone shenanigans. All right. Thank you guys for being patient. Work through some little info there on some weapons. Sit down, guys. Treats are not forever. Go. You don't get infinite treats. Motherfuckers think they're supposed to get treats until their fucking stomachs just are pooched out. Lay down, Sophie. I love them to death, man, but they tripping. Let's go. Picante. I appreciate you guys sticking with me there. YouTube, Twitch, Rumble. Girl, call me daddy.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
Okay. Sir farts a lot. Sit down, Sophia. Sophie, sit down, baby. He's got the DM10.
Battle Royale. Keep clear of the gas. Get to the safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Fucking dog smells so nasty, bro.
out the enemy. Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance. Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy. Swapping mags! Reloading! Enemy UAV is online. Squad mate has been cleared for redeployment. Squad mate redeploying to the AO. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is inbound. Enemy UAV overhead. Switching mags! squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy. Loadout drops on the way.
Reloading!
Enemy soldier incoming. Gas is inbound. Two safe zones.
Requesting recon at my
An enemy
location!
squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
Available for tasking.
UAV is single fuel, returning to base.
LMG mark!
Plate carriers, there's fucking all kind of shit up here. I can't even get one of y'all self-revive.
Marking self-revive.
This self-revive is there every game.
You've got gas moving in. Enemies are dropping into the area. Holding here. The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there.
Requesting recon flyover!
He's finished, bro. What are you doing? It ain't worth it.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
Recon contract marked. Reloading. Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile UAV in the area. Target eliminated.
I need ammo bad. I done killed all kind of motherfuckers, boy.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. I'm right on ammo. I got one.
Need his ammo.
Defending here.
That motherfucker running. Okay, I got plenty of ammo now.
Get to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving.
Gotta get up this ladder, bro. Chopper up here, we could grab me. I still say we need to do a recon.
Contract marked. Point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas screen. Good work. Hold down the point until it's secure.
y'all do too.
Deployment or die trying.
I'll buy you guys back when I get back in. What? That was the first time it's ever happened.
Reloading.
It's the first gulag I've lost.
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down.
Are you gonna fight it by yourselves, or you gonna try to? Yep. We lost. He didn't even try to turn and look at the motherfucker shooting him. He worried about shooting somebody running from him. Wow. Wow. It's all good, man. I stuck around in the area I was in too fucking long. How are we top 10 if we were in 14th place? Girl, call me daddy. Y'all want to run it back? Guess not. Bud Light Chelada. Picante. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the M4. The M4 was hitting pretty nice. It wasn't the best gun by far. I mean, for sure, it wasn't the best, but it was still pretty good. It was definitely better than some of the Black Ops 6 weapons, for sure. For shizzle, my nizzle. I know I said that white as fuck. For shizzle, my nizzle. That's how me and my wife talk to each other when we're talking about going out somewhere. Or anywhere, really. If I gotta go get groceries or something. She's like, will you go to the grocery store and bring some milk back to his house? To the hizzle, my nizzle. And I'm like, I guess, man. Get some milk for my hope. Jack Harbinger. What is the hard? Oh, it's a 50 cal. I don't remember if that was any good or not. I feel like it was okay, but it was slow as shit. It was just slower than your grandpappy's molasses. I believe I'm right about that too. I haven't tried the Riveter in a minute. I think the XMG is probably too slow for my playstyle. Something we can use that's not the average. The everyday Black Ops 6 weapons, you know what I mean? I used to love the Superi. I really did. So let's do that. Let's grab the Superi. I don't know why it's acting like that. Gunfighter card. You know, that might actually be the way to go right there. Because when you're coming back from a gulag, you have no plates, no ammo. You could hit a loadout and be set, you know, like not set, but competent, right? You'd be ready to fight. Laughing stock. I never even wore that clown outfit once. Good thing I didn't buy that shit, huh? And I'm still shocked that they... Not shocked, a little surprised that they legit changed the way all of these gun attachments work for the other games. Like that underbarrel right there used to be the meta choice. But it just doesn't do shit anymore. Now they all basically do the same thing. For the most part. For the most part. They all do the same shit. Trying to remember what the iron sights look like on that weapon. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. I feel like it's hitting as hard as I thought it would. You get one fresh from the get-go. It's hard to say, right? Quartermaster. That was the beautiful thing about this weapon. The bow breaker is the only one that's worth a shit. All right. It's kind of low ammo too, isn't it? All things considered. I'm trying to remember if it was that weapon or if it was, I think it was the FJX that I really actually liked the most. But I tried it the other day and I was disappointed. The swarm is good as if you hit up close. But you gotta hit your fucking shots. You can't be fucking around with that, you know. Right? Its recoil is, oh, it's all over the place. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. The question is, what are we gonna run as an actual weapon? Because we're not running battle ready. We're running overkill for sure with this weapon. It's not long range enough. At all. I'll tell you one I wish I could run. I wish it was long range enough. I used to love the Bass B, I mean. Right. I used to love the 30-06 too. You know what we're gonna run? This is the last time we'll go to the. This is the last time we'll go to the fire. I used to love the hemlock, bro. And if we don't like it after the first little bit, man, we can swap it up. Right? It's not that big a deal. I'm still torn between tracker and reactive armor though. Because reactive armor, if you're out of armor plates, you can at least, if you go 5 seconds without getting shot, you can at least get 50% of your maximum. So it's 50% of whatever you don't have on. The tracker will highlight and outline people, which is pretty nice, right? One I'm misusing, I'm going to use it. Haven't used it in a minute. Maybe it's not a one-shot headshot. I don't give a shit. I do not care at the moment. I don't know what the loadout is on that one, but damn. Okay. I used to love the MCPR too. That was my jam. Let's put on the silent word. Unspoken word. Monolithic. Let's check out that other build. See, double check what was on it. All right, Reaper. Okay. Now, how in the fuck is this one accuracy through the roof? The H bolt. It's the same build, bro. How's it? How's it that much different? Is it bugged? That's weird. Should we try it just to see if it's really that, if it's actually bugged or if it's just the numbers? Because if that's true, bro, what the fuck? Oh, another sniper I want to give a shot too. Swap this bad boy here. The Moors is one shot. Let's go, guys. All right, all right. We're just building weird, not weird, but we're building different loadouts than what the game thinks we should run meta. And we're going to go in, we're going to give them a shot. You know what I'm saying, folks? Going back to some of my favorite weapons. The Homeland, obviously, is one of the best stocks for this weapon. High velocity rounds. Bull rocket with no. Now what I wish I could do is access my blueprints in this like I used to, because I have a heat source scope. That was pretty nice, but it's for a gun I don't really like using. Right, so what good is it if you don't like using it? Zoom, 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 zoom. Good old Raptor. I wonder if the Raptor works nowadays. By the way, YouTube, thanks for stopping by this evening. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, if you don't mind. It'll help me grow. And it doesn't cost you a single penny, guys. That's the good part. You can help me out without even having to put anything into it.
No, para que juegan. Pero jugar Call of Duty. Sí. También juega Apex, que joder, marico.
No offense to anybody out there, but I'm trying to get a lobby that I can communicate with my teammates. Watch it be the same exact team. Deer. Yeah, I'll play with you at some point, man. Sorry I didn't see the chat before this moment. My OBS is set up in a weird way where I have to kind of periodically swap between the multiple screens.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
I'm curious about this loadout the most.
Enemies are dropping into the area. I got one!
Oh my goodness. We are dead. He did what I was doing the other day.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Went in with the ACR or with the iron sights. Except he was using the Car 98. He did kind of quick scope me though, didn't he? It's kind of concerning. We might have somebody in the lobby doing a thing, fellas.
Where are we going?
I like dropping on train station. But we can go wherever.
No, I'm good.
Train station, you
I
can
don't
get
really care
about,
that much.
you can grab about $30,000 and a self-revive and be on your way.
You've got gas closing in fast. Double time it to the safe zone.
There's a lot of bots that go there. There ain't too many people.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I say that it'll be 6 squads there this time just to prove me wrong.
Come on, step it up.
Irv is awesome.
What's up?
Is that you?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, cool. I am DaGraydest, but you can call me Gray. Some people have an issue
Who's the
calling
guy?
me DaGraydest.
Some guy just picked up the oh no.
I just picked up a self-revive. Check it out. There's always a self-revive right here. Get out of here. It's like a glass case right here that always has a self-revive. On the second floor down here. UAV.
Objective simple. Eliminate all bounty targets.
Where? Right in here?
Right there. Yep,
Oh,
right
look
there.
in.
It's there every game. It's good to remember because a lot of people don't come over here, so it's like you can rotate through here mid-game and grab a self-revive without spending money. But the orange crates here have a lot of them in it too. I'm a loot goblin, man. Like if there's a good place to loot, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, cool.
And this place is...
Somebody's below me. Pretty sure.
Other self-revive, guys. Other UAV. Let's push it. Another self-revive for our last teammate. Which I see the other guy didn't pick it up either.
Where's the UAV?
I picked it up. I meant self-revive.
Okay. Yellow's out here shooting people like crazy. Is that you?
Nah,
no,
I'm
you're
green.
green, right?
Yep. Loading on by station. Loading on by. I'm running old school shit today, fellas. M4 and the FJX. Next match, I'm gonna run the Hemlock. All right, has everybody got their
Bounty target's gone dark.
loadout?
Contract.
Yeah. Not the one I like because I just prestige, but I got one.
Cool, cool, cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna jump up here on top of the train station. Grab this recon. It's an easy contract to do.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little cash. Figure out where the circle's going. I got enemy comms near me.
I got 2 dead on me.
Just finished the one guy. I think there's a team over here close to me.
Yeah, they're right outside the buy station.
Damn, the M4 is nasty, bro.
Stop this.
Mark the point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next category.
So what state you from?
Right now, Tennessee.
Hey, there we go. I'm in Nashville myself.
Squad mates in the gulag.
Oh,
If
nice.
they survive, they redeploy.
Same here.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville's
Well, I'm honestly a little south of there, but I don't just give out my.
Yeah.
I'm a little closer to the Wilson area. I'm sure you know what I mean by
I
that.
just realized. Shit.
Yeah, I gotta jump off this building. Ain't no way I'm securing this shit.
Nope. Not unless it's way ahead of us.
Squad mate redeploying to the AR.
Nope, I'm running past it.
Intel point activated. Now ensure the point is secure. We've lost eyes on the objective. Contract failed.
There's the other one, pink right here, so we're all back together now.
Good to go. Load that drop. Heading your way.
Oh.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Stick around.
Keep doing it, bro. You shoot back and they stop being so brave.
Taking effective fire. Requesting recon flyover. Reloading.
The truck kept it. It's a bot too, bro. That's so crazy. The truck he was standing beside took all the bullet damage.
Welcome to the gulag. Fight to win redeployment.
It happens.
Yeah.
The fight is ready. Be ready. You're next.
You're trying to get to the loadout or something?
means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
KSV in the gulag. Cool. That was the shortest gulag I've ever seen. It's like the worst place for a loadout to be. But I'm down. Down to clown. So weird that gas damage takes place off of it.
Isn't it? Right in front of yellow. Good job. Thank you. I think there's another one in the building below me, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe that guy killed him.
Enemy comms. I don't know where that was, but it was close. Motherfucker.
Nice shot.
Block is not the way to go.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Swapping for a loot. Ground loot. Oh, getting shot from everywhere. Oh, piece of candy.
Requesting recon at my changing mag.
Oh, shit.
Move to the safe zone. Marking self-revive. Gas is inbound. Found a mortar strike.
You know, if you have a self.
You're being tracked by an enemy squad.
Guys on the highway coming at us, and in the first building in the zone.
Okay.
Actually,
Everybody good with their
somebody over
loadout?
there. Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
Stick together, I suppose. Yeah, behind us.
Good job, y'all. Oop. Sounds like something else.
Marking gas mask.
Everybody's got one.
I already got one.
Cool, cool, cool.
Look alive! Area's hot!
UAV is bingo fuel, returning to base.
Behind us. Good job, Yellow.
I'm reloading.
This chopper. Okay, it's where it should be. Somebody flying down.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. I'm reloading! Solid work evading the enemy. You're clear for now. Head to the safe zone. Gas is closing in. Enemies are dropping into the area.
Nice. I love that. Right behind you, y'all. Yep.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO.
Requesting recon flyover!
SDR awaiting targeting data.
Storm. Or gas, whatever you call it. Zone.
Am I on this buy station right here?
Yep. Don't stand on that thing, Yellow. Big. Yeah.
There's another guy right here too. Yeah, you got it.
No more fighting in the gulag.
There's 27 people left. Definitely one in that car.
Come here. Yeah, come save your teammate.
Not my teammate. That was funny. Oh, there's another guy with a chopper.
You've made it to the top 10.
They're out there taking folks hostage. I dropped my chopper on that guy's head and it didn't even fucking break his arm.
One's in that window up there. Right there.
Your squad's in the top 5. Get a UAV on grid. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Damn head. I made a mistake of reloading my extra gun. It's so stupid. You heard me do it. So stupid.
It's coming from top of the hill.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
No, you good.
There was 2 of them in that building one day. Left.
You're done, bro. Numbers boy.
They're on the roof. They're on the roof above you. Right there.
Oh, right here, in front of me.
He knows.
Where the fuck are you guys? Right there, right here. Grab me, fat girls. Lay down and grab me, fat.
Start getting selfies now.
Gas is inbound. Take an effective
Check your shit. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Good shit, good
Dude,
shit.
Nice.
Plate carrier right in front of you.
There's only 2 left.
1v1, 1v1. the hill.
Taking fire over here. Reloading. Gas is moving. Stun grenade out.
Up on the rock ledge. He's got to come to you. On the roof, on the roof. Right above you. Good shit, bro.
Damn, bro. That was amazing.
Congratulations. You won. Got him.
Good shit, bro.
Yeah, damn, man. That was awesome.
Nice.
Bruh.
That's why I just shut up, because I was like, he's moving like somebody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, stop talking.
The GG's, my fellas.
Yeah.
My man.
GG.
Nice work, bitch.
That was pretty nice, man. That was a pretty good little ending there. Of course, I was just having fun with the chopper. Got my ass handed to me because I'm using off-meta weapons. But hey, it turned out to be a win for RG Life. And you know, the whole casual thing, the whole casual aspect of BR. It is casual in the first half of the game. But for the most part, man, you have just as much of a chance of losing that shit as you do winning. And that's what makes it casual, is you can lose to real people, no fucking problem, right? I mean, it's like, it's not a question of whether there's enough bots for you to win. It's a question of, are you prepping for the end game, the end 2 circles? Or are you just going through killing a bunch of bots and then not really prepping? And that's really my downfall, man, is I have a lot of fun playing with bots, playing with a couple real people. And then when it's like, oh shit, the end circle's here already. And then you gotta fucking go against a squad, a 4-man squad that has loaded up and they're fucking in a house with mines everywhere and tons of ammo and UAVs. Like, oh, I probably should have prepared for this. I ain't mad at it either way. I'm just saying.
Ha! Better luck next time, asshole.
This was my operator that I used for Ashika Island. He blended into the smoke so well. Milsim Yusuf. What? And this was my all-time favorite operator. The Ghillie Monster. Other than his backpack, he's pretty dope. Reyes is the only other guy that has a better ghillie suit than that. And that's this SA Squatch. SAS Squatch. And you can't buy it. You have to get it through a special event with Jack Links. And I try to get the damn I tried to buy the code to get this operator bundled the other day and purchased it, came back, used it, said, oh, this code's already been used. So there's people out there scamming. You know what I haven't played in a while? Let's finish up these challenges. Need 2 downs with LMG, 2 more contracts. Do we have the LMG on? I don't think we do at the moment. Yeah, we do. The belt fed is not worth it in this game. This game, no, not on this gun, because you only get 210 rounds in a mag. When you get 10 less in an extended mag 2, and you get 2 magazines, but you only get 1 magazine for this. And when you're done with the belt fed, dude, bro, it's over with. The gun's dead. You don't get to reload. And here you can reload, get more ammo, reload again. And this overheats, but it doesn't have the downfall or the cons of the aim down sight and the reload quickness. You know what I mean? So really, extended mag 1 is the way to go. You get 50 bullets less, but you get to reload quicker, and it doesn't slow you down as much. I appreciate you guys, man. Sticking around, watching the stream. For real, for real. If you guys could do me a huge favor, man, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Hit the follow button, the subscribe button. Let the algorithm know that you're a part of the greatest community on motherfucking Earth, bro. Let them know you here for it. Ain't nothing Activision gonna do to make us hate each other. Right? Let's go.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemy dropping into the AO. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
so sick of this shit. The names on the side of the screen forever.
I can't find a good show on Netflix. I can't find a good show to watch on Netflix.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
What?
What up, bro?
But I'm not gonna lie, there was someone sticking outside of the helicopter. Oh nah.
What's it gonna be, dog?
I can't for me. Booty Chris Hansen. Man,
I ain't got
I'm a
no
black
milk,
kid.
no cookies.
I know.
What's that got to do with it, bro? I'm a white kid.
Know all about that. I know all about that right there. Chris Hansen, you know.
Oh no, I ain't come looking for no bars. I ain't got no milk, no cookies, nothing. I came looking for man.
For man's booty.
I'm a booty warrior.
Man, that's still one of my favorite episodes to this day.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Dude, there are so many fucking people at the train station. I'm at the loot and get the fuck up out of here.
Oh, stop, LV. Let's do it.
Yeah, there's legit like 30 fucking people over here.
Oh, my cart's almost dead. Time to charge the cart.
Engaging on my mark. The squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy.
We watching One Piece.
I know, buddy, man.
Marking gas mask.
Call me the train station bandit. Alright, y'all want to buy your load up?
Got gas moving in. Squad mate redeploying to the AO.
I got 3 kills already. That's crazy.
I can't remember what loadout I was going to try. That was it. Who was sniping at us?
Oh, there's people this way. Oh, that was me. Hold on. Hold on, let me buy a UAV real quick. Can't forget. Never mind, I'm just gonna record one.
Whatever. It's another dude. It's another dude.
Yeah.
I think he's making a run for it.
Yeah. Oh my god, this building has so much stairs. Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm coming. Where is he? Where they at?
Oh!
Changing mags. You're gonna be okay, I think.
Are y'all good in?
Good shit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm coming blue. I mean yellow. No, yellow.
Has he already been in the gooey?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, I saw the people I killed in there. There's vests in here too.
He right around there. How many people is over here?
You there, man? Don't do it.
I was gonna tell you drop another smoke.
Yeah. He was on the roof. It's all good. I should have known he was up there just watching like a little birdie.
Did you pick up my gun? Did someone just pick up my gun? It's not fully maxed out, so I hope it does good for you. Fresh kicks. That's my gun you're using. I hope it works out for you. Oh my god. Drop the bomb over there. Do it. No balls. No balls. No, view with the sniper. View with the sniper. You have no bullets.
Oh.
There's sniper ammo right next to you.
That was close.
Turn around. Yep, right there. Ammo. Oh, you got it. Not too bad.
We're in the buy station.
Get out of there where you can.
Got a buy station here. Switching back. I'm a Hyundai P.
Move to the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
I'm not gonna lie, twin. Y'all aim is.
Did you say his aim was shit?
Yeah.
My aim ain't all the way there. Sometimes. Sometimes my aim is trash.
You still got both of them snipers on you?
This kid's using double snipers?
Oh no, I thought you were.
Supply boxes marked. Secure those locations.
Never mind, found a sniper.
Supply box secured. Move to the next one.
Dropped one. Killed him.
You can never get out of these fucking windows, man.
Oh yeah, let me tell y'all now, I'm good at sniping. Well, I'm pretty decent at it. That's just that.
Hey, everybody's got their shit, bro. I'm okay at sniping, but
yeah. No, see, me, what I ended up doing was after like a while, I just started focusing only on sniping.
Contract complete.
So that's what I ended up started doing after a while, just only focus on sniping. And then I use this for sniping a lot too.
Dude down me in one bullet, bro. Dick shot me with a AR and killed me in one bullet.
Dropped another one.
That wasn't natural at all, bro. This game is crazy sometimes. Better put that gun away. Start running with that knife on me. There you go.
Someone else is sniping.
Yeah, up on top of a hospital. I can't believe dude just let you. I can't believe dude just let you sit out in the middle of the road like that.
I was just sitting there for a second.
To go. Yeah, but he's like chasing somebody.
I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad.
Chasing somebody in a car.
On one of the guys.
Inserting armor.
He ain't nowhere close to a motherfucking buy station either.
I'm so sad. My cart is almost out of juice.
Oh no.
I got you. I can help you out.
But thankfully, I get paid this Friday.
I got you. I can help you out.
I'm just about to keep this.
I got you. I can help you out.
We should both just keep doing it.
I got you. I can help you out. I got you. I can help you out. I got you. I can help you out. I got you. I can help you out.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Got you. I can help you out.
You might get a free dive. Yep, there you go.
Inserting armor. I'm good.
Oh yeah, also, I worked on my free diving too.
Squad is getting you out of here. Stand by.
Alright, head into the storm. I love how me and Green had the same idea.
They're taking pop shots, huh?
Yeah, just doing a little free fall. Oh my god, I can't jump through windows now?
Yeah, I can never jump through windows. I hate that shit.
It's funny because the first thing they give me is a sniper. Are they trying to say something?
They're saying, hey, let's fucking...
We've seen you've been really good with
man.
this. Let's get it. Oh, the car. The car 98. One of the greatest snipers ever lived. Car 98 has my heart. Ooh, I need more sniper ammo for real,
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
Oh my days, one shot, one kill. Oh, got more sniper ammo.
Help your squad mate secure the intel. Join them to speed up capture. Relocating safe zone. Inserting armor.
Oh, I got an ammo cart if you need one
Proceed to the buy
in the
station
ammo
before
box.
time runs out to receive a discounted item.
I only got 6 kills? Unacceptable. Wow, that's crazy. Blue's just gonna leave us. I mean, Green. That's crazy, Green. Because we your teammates, twin. I see how it is.
I was just gonna grab a loadout and come back. Oop. Team of bots. Why did the game bug out like that? That's nuts.
Oh my god, it's so easy just to kill people now. I feel like Blue is staying close to me just so if I die, he can revive me real quickly. Is that the case, Blue? No. Ooh, more shields. Oh, 25.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
What's this blue mark over here? Is that like the bounty? It's yellow.
Not sure.
Bounty?
Oh, there's
people over
a yeah, most wanted right here.
He's right there. And I don't know how he just killed me so fast. Shot straight to the chest? Really?
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Gulag's closed until further notice.
Ah, I tried to.
Yeah, I know you tried. It was an honest effort.
For sure.
It was an honest effort, fella.
Okay, what is with some of them just walking dead in my face? Like, I feel like they're just getting slow now, because they walking.
Yeah, because it's enough people that it shouldn't be anybody but bots left. I mean, there shouldn't be any bots left. I mean,
Oh, there's someone right in the entrance. They're literally going inside.
Where you at?
Only way this bitch ass was gonna kill me is because I couldn't see his.
Oh, let's talk about fucking
Oh,
excuses
sorry,
why
I
you
can
couldn't
see
kill
him
me.
crawl. I can see green crawl.
Bullshit.
well, there was really no excuse, bro.
Fuck.
I just killed you. That's the only excuse I
Exactly.
need.
It can't be bullshit if he killed you.
That's all you know how to do is hit fucking B, don't you, bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
Fucking.
I don't play on Xbox. I'm a real man. I play on PlayStation.
Damn. You trying to say I ain't a real man?
Nah, but he trying to say because I drop shotted him that I'm a bitch.
Oh, I was about to say my girl got me this console. I ain't ever do this. Ooh, there's someone. I'm not gonna lie. Shot on that one.
I think it's hilarious when people legit get like offended that you beat them in a video game.
I love how your thing just said, I love how I don't gotta run. Carry me.
And I picked this guy's gun up too. Yeah, there's a sniper for sure.
The one time I needed me.
Oh. Dude, these motherfuckers had to shoot me so many times. Alright, fellas, no buy stations left. Alright, y'all got this.
Oh, you're dead? Oh, I thought you were one alive.
I got shot by like 16 people at once.
My boy, you don't got it. You have a.
Gas closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Hey, dude,
Yeah, stay on the high ground up there. Don't. That's why I said don't jump off the high ground. Basically cornered yourself.
They're trying to run it back again.
It's crazy, yo. But you can see the mistakes that we all make, man. We all make the mistakes that guy made. I make mistakes all the time, chat. I really do. I make mistakes. like trying to shoot that guy instead of going for cover. I mean, the reason I didn't, honestly, is because I figured I'm already out in the open. If I run and jump and, juke and jive, I'm probably going to get shot anyways. So try to at least take out the best sniper in the group. And it didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to, but I mean, it happens. It happens. But tomorrow's an actual work day for me, so I have to get up off of here, get up at 8 a.m. and go do my thing. You feel me? So I just want to throw it out there, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping by tonight, being a part of the stream, watching, sticking with me for like a good amount of time, man. That's what's up. We're doing some daytime streams as well. So if any of you guys are interested in some like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. or even noon to 4 or whatever, just throw it in the chat what you are the most interested in. And I will schedule that jump because I definitely want to switch to some daytime stuff too. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate it, man. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing. I don't have any subscriptions or anything to sell you except a good time and to laugh and to be a part of a community that really enjoys playing a video game that challenges us both mentally and logically, right? Because there's a difference between your hand-eye coordination and your decision making. Those are two different things. So hey, y'all have a good night, man. God bless. And just remember, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. You can do what you can and you can't what you can't. But as long as you don't let these toxic buttholes get you down, because really at the end of the day, it's just a video game. You'll be all right. Because it ain't no thing but a chicken wing, man. So love, peace, and chicken grease. Until the next time, guys, I'm the greatest. That's my name, not a title. Don't get it twisted. But until the next one, guys, I'm out.